there was an attack. Ethan got attacked.
Friend of the pod.
By a friend of the pod, by Elijah Cunningham.
And it wasn't his fault.
It's funny. So Elijah was telling me this story. He told me this story several times over the course of the night, because it is such a traumatic event. But Elijah was rejoiced. He was about to go outside, right? Yeah. And he opened the door really.
No, he was about to go inside.
He was about to come inside.
I was like,
oh, right. Yeah, because the door.
Grabbing my shoes.
Yeah. So he opened the door really, really quickly, slams the door right into Ethan's face. Ethan's glasses fall off. Right
no, it didn't hurt too much. I don't
didn't
know
hurt
why
too
you're
much.
Feeling too bad, but I was pretty dazed
and confused.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
Ethan's glasses fell off, and he's like, "Wait! Don't step on my glasses." And Elijah tells the story. He says that right as he looks down, he realizes that his foot is right over Ethan's glasses.
Yeah.
So
it was good.
He steps up. Ethan's glasses are totally fine, and now Ethan's trying to fix them with my mini screwdriver kit.
Okay, I think the lenses
are secured.
Now
Lenses have been secured.
Fucked.
The arms are a little fucked, though. This was Ethan's idea to just get right into it while he's trying to fix this.
I think this is good content.
Is it? It's good content for me. I don't think it's good content for the listeners.
Well, it's good content for me because I'm about to have glasses again.
It's true. Do they feel really loose?
Oh, they feel loose. They feel like they're crooked on my face, like I'm a dumbass fucking cartoon character who has crooked glasses.
Do you need some wrap to put around the middle?
Oh, fucking God.
Like the real nerd shit?
Yeah, I feel like my lenses are super dirty, which I guess they are. Emma was getting mad at me the other day for how dirty my lenses are.
That's unexcusable.
I've gone, honestly though, shout out, where's the glasses places I go to? What's it called? Yeah. Eyewear Experts. They're fantastic people, man. I brought them in there because I'm pretty bad at keeping my glasses in good shape, critters. I brought them in there dozens of times, and they're like, you know what? We got this. We'll fix this up for you.
Yep.
But it's gone to a point where I brought it in the other day, and they're like, the structural damage on these things, the integrity is not...
You can't do anything now.
The integrity's kind of fucked, so I'm scared to bring it back in there. I'm scared I'll burn that bridge,
Well, luckily, now you're learning to fix them yourself.
Well, I always knew how to fix them. It was just
the tools.
A tiny... Okay, those screws don't seem to be going anywhere, but...
They're not twisting? Do you need a different screwdriver?
No, they just won't even move.
Okay.
Guys.
They feel better?
Yeah, they feel a little better. Do they look crooked?
No.
Don't fuck with me.
I'm not. They look totally fine.
What's up? We can cut the first half.
Probably cut that first bit.
I'm going to take off my coat. I feel like it's going to be ruffling a lot.
Ethan just fixed his glasses. Perfectly.
Rejoice. I'm wearing a shirt I made in first year.
I was going to say, I recognize that shirt.
I've literally never worn it today, but I'm like, this feels like a good fucking sender off shirt.
Last pod in the studio.
Yeah, because you won't have a
End of season 3.
You won't have a dorm here next year.
Nope.
Fuck.
Yep. What are we going to do?
We are in times of great change, critters.
We are. It's very sad.
It's weird, man. Great change. On one hand, I'm very excited for the future.
Yeah.
Everything it may hold, but I'm also so terrified I can't get out of bed most days.
Yeah. I mean, I'm packing up today and yesterday. It took me a really long time to, I don't know, do anything with it. I was like, I'm sad to leave this place.
Delaying it.
Yeah.
I'm going to feel that. I think that's going to hit me like a fucking ton of bricks next year.
Yeah.
When I leave to Calgary to the Hype House.
Yeah.
That's gonna fucking, I think, decimate me. Because critters, you may not know this, but I live at home. I'm a Red Deer boy.
Yep. Through and through.
Through and through, born and raised. So next year, moving out, that's gonna be a big jump for me. Big change.
Yep.
I'm gonna be hyped as fuck. Because you know how long I've wanted to get out of
here.
Hype
House.
It's gonna be hype as fuck. Hype as fuck.
It's gonna be a bit crazy though.
It's gonna be fucking surreal, man.
Ugh.
I'm excited though, because that feels like for a long time it's been you know, I can change my life as much as I want, but a change of scenery would be really nice.
Yeah.
A change of pace.
Going to the big city.
Something else would be nice. And I feel like
a year.
Nothing's new right now.
Okay.
Nothing's new and it's miserable.
Yeah.
You ever get that?
I get that.
I've also
lately I haven't been getting that because I feel like I've got all these things about to happen that
I am on my
too
first
much
film
new.
job in a little bit. But I'm very nervous about that. I'm very scared about that.
Yeah, it's a secret film job.
It's in a few days.
You don't even know
what day is it today? The 12th? 13th?
13th.
6 days. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's scary as fuck, man.
Your locations with a couple of our classmates?
I might be a driver.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That'd be crazy.
That would be sick.
Would I be driving my car?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Fuck.
Would you be driving the talent around?
That'd be crazy.
Or would you just be driving from people from
in my manual?
Crew Park?
Oh, I never stall. I never stall. This never happens, I swear. Stalling with Clooney in the car.
Yeah. It's this huge production. That'd be awesome.
It never happens.
Really
this never happens, Mr. Clooney.
You said it's a popular show. I mean, it could be...
It could be anything. Oh, dear
know.
God. Oh, dear God, Critters.
You had to sign an NDA?
Contracts are coming up soon. I should probably check my email.
Nice.
The other guy was supposed to get in contact with me.
Hell yeah. I don't know. It's exciting.
No, they haven't gotten back to me. No, just this. No, they have. I don't have any food allergies.
Hell yeah. Never
Hell
will.
yeah.
Never ever.
Hell yeah. Yeah. End times. This fucking year, man.
It's been quite a year.
This fucking year. Objectively the best film year at RDP.
For us.
For us. Yes.
Is it the best year in terms of output for RDP? I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. What makes you say that?
I feel like there's no,
Bangers?
Not that there's no bangers, but I feel like with that Ben Harmon group, their film every year would be like, now that's a movie. Like,
Yeah.
I'd watch that and I'd be like, this looks
Yeah.
like professional.
Yeah.
And I don't know that maybe it's because I've been on all the sets that I've thought are cool.
Mm-hmm.
That I see
I
the
feel
behind the
that.
scenes too much. I don't know.
I feel that. Oh no. I think this is the best year for film for me personally, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I've definitely made most stuff I'm proud of, and I've progressed the longest way. But it's also come at the cost of my mental health and my sanity.
Worth it though.
I don't know. I don't know.
Now you've got to take care of the dog, so it's all worth it.
I'm just starting to forget what that baseline felt like. It's been a long time, man.
Hopefully this summer will reset it a little bit.
I won't be able to continue if it doesn't.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
And then, I mean, fourth year is going to be so much different too, right?
Fourth year's going to be good.
Yeah.
It's like I can cut all the essays, all the bullshit, all the journals, all the worthless classes, and I can just focus on making movies. Oh, you're saying it.
It's public information. This is 2 weeks away.
That's true. Okay. Our program's gone through some pretty massive changes.
Yeah.
We won.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Just some certain instructors have been let go.
Yeah.
Who were damaging the program.
Well, yeah.
Fired.
Yeah.
Escorted out by security.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
It is really funny, man.
Critterpit stays winning.
Critterpit fucking... You look at Critterpit's enemies...
Falling one by one.
They topple like dominoes.
Exactly.
So just don't... Critters, make sure you don't find yourself on that list.
No.
Okay?
You don't want to be on our enemy list.
No.
Just see what happens.
Who's next, man? Fucking...
Who's next?
Probably that fucker... Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, probably Bernie Sanders is next on our hit list. 80-something-year-old politician.
Yeah. He just grinds our gears.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Him or Jeff Bezos.
Let's go for Bezos.
Yeah.
Let's take down Bezos.
You're right. Let's go Bezos.
All right, Critter Army.
Critter Army. Organized. It's just gonna get us.
Send him to the pit.
It's just gonna get us taken out by some Amazon hitman.
I hope so.
Yeah.
But then the people will know what happened. The people will know the truth.
It was
Someone
not a
stop uploading.
suicide.
Yeah.
We didn't order that suicide thing from Amazon warehouses. They sent it to us.
It wasn't us.
It wasn't us. Check our credit cards.
Oh, God.
No. But best of luck to all of our enemies who have fallen. Best of luck in your
Yeah.
future endeavors.
Yeah.
Just
We'd love to see
remember.
you return to the...
Just remember. Rest in piss.
Yeah. Rest in piss, Mudhole.
Oh, no. Mudhole. Mudhole. We love Mudhole.
We love Mudhole, but enemy of the pod and
Enemy of my life.
every day.
Yeah.
I got to see Jake and...
How was the
Grant
party?
last night?
Yeah.
I stayed till like 11.
Wow.
There were, I swear to God, like 5 people there.
Really?
Yeah.
We were shticking a lot because we went to Audrey's party a couple days ago,
Yeah.
second year, friend of the show. Great episode. Great.
Great episode.
Fuck. Brain rotted. Great
God.
party.
We were treating that whole thing like a podcast.
It's a great party. Great lore. Great tea.
Oh, God, yeah.
Great funny moment.
Probably stayed way too late.
Oh, yeah, man. When I realized it was 4 a.m., it was like, what the fuck is happening?
Just nobody left that party.
But
which
that's a
was so
good
weird.
thing. You
Yeah.
want a party that,
Yeah.
like, you are the one who chooses when to leave.
Yeah. You're, like, the vibes aren't, like,
Yeah.
dead.
So Aiden's party, we were joking the whole time that Aiden's party is going to be trash.
Yeah.
And it was?
Like, it would have been a good, like, hangout with, like, Matt and Jake and Graham, but it was not a party.
Who was all there? Just third years?
Yeah, there were, like, some second years in the basement.
Any notable second years?
I don't know. No, not when I was there.
Oh, like no one you even know the name of.
Well, no, Sam Lee was there.
Okay. Shout out.
That might have been the only second year there while I was there.
Oh, wow. First years?
There were some first years.
Okay.
None that I recognized.
Damn, what is happening with Aiden's parties? And the vibes were just muted.
Yeah, like Elijah and Jake both had speakers. They were doing some dueling auxes.
That's fun.
So
yeah.
Elijah had downstairs and Jake was upstairs.
Like upstairs as in like the
The
living
main
room.
floor, yeah. And so it was just me, Graham, and Jake, like listening to Graham's music on the speaker. Like it was, I like Graham's music, so that was fun.
Yeah.
But like, and I was also so tired.
It wasn't a rager.
It was not a rager.
That sounds.
I mean, maybe it became a rager after I left.
I was tempted to pull up after I closed the store, but
When did you close?
I got out at like probably 12:50.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
It was still
I
raging.
was so dead at 11.
It was still raging.
I took 2 cookies and a Coke, and I went back home.
Yeah. I went to bed.
Yeah.
I had a rare just go to bed night.
No,
Usually I run in circles for a few hours, many hours. But I just went to bed.
Yeah.
I had to put that FOMO to rest.
Yeah. Fear not. No FOMO. Nothing to miss out of.
No funny moments
Did
at
you
all?
Not when I was only there for like 45 minutes.
Damn. Sounds lame as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, I was tired too. Like, you know. Maybe it's not all the party's fault.
Yeah.
Who's to say? But
We've had some good parties here.
yeah.
Sure, there'll be
LDP.
more good parties next year.
Not with me though. Unless I drive up for the party, which seems very lame. Fuck yeah, film party.
Could be sick.
I'll be
Make a pod out of it.
25.
I'll be 25
Going
driving
to
up 3 hours for a
party.
party.
What's going on, guys?
What's up? That's the vibe.
Sticking right now.
You'll fucking be there. Halloween, Pie Day.
I gotta be at Pie Day.
Christmas year-end party, kind of, I guess.
Yeah. No, I'll be at all of them.
Yeah.
Opening party. And
I probably won't be at many because I'm probably just going to be working. Like, my
Yeah.
schedule's going to be, like, pretty open at work.
Yeah, because we only have probably 2 classes, right?
Like, then the week of, like, when I... Because I want to do, like, 2 or 3 film shoots
Mm-hmm.
a semester. That's, like, going to be my only workload is what I'm planning, really. And I'll, like, book off, like, 2 weeks just for that.
Yeah.
Take all my vacation pay.
Whoa.
Vacation pay. But no, I want to go Hype House. Like, I'm gonna be on that grind set because I need to get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, dude. It'll be nice for you guys to come up and
get
have
the
roommates.
Fuck out of here.
Exactly.
Fucking, my timetables are so exact now.
What do you mean? Oh, for moving?
Yeah. At the end of March next year, I have to move out.
Okay.
I have to. Because my landlords are shitty and fucking, like, kicking my mom out pretty much.
I see.
So yeah.
So okay, you're locked in now.
Yeah.
So, okay, that means I have to figure
sick.
out a lease to sign that's like 8 months or whatever, I guess.
Well, you don't have to. I don't want to fuck you over, but...
I don't think that would... I think that would be fine.
Dude, it was bad, though, before. My landlords are so fucking shitty. Before, they're like, we're going to kick you out in 4 months. So that was a very stressful time of being like, oh, shit. About to be homeless soon. Ah! Fucking hate landlords.
But now you've got the Hype
But
House.
now we got a year. So now it's like, okay, life is getting real. Somehow the stars have coincided to be like, get your shit together. Please, God.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing.
Yep. We're going to Calgary, and Graham's coming end of March
I
next
hope
year.
so. I don't know. It's
hope
hard
so,
to imagine follow through with Graham on a lot of things.
I feel like it could happen.
I do feel like it could happen too.
He'll lock in.
He needs to get
work a lot.
medicated.
Yep. Or, just work a lot for... It'd be great if he got medicated.
It'd be
That's the
great.
most ideal world.
It was
That seems
dream.
far away.
It does feel very far away. Graham just needs good, solid follow through. This is the date you need to get your shit together by. I just keep thinking about his tombstone.
He got it done, though.
He did get it done, but it's like the last week of classes.
Yeah. For our second assignment in that class.
For like an option class.
Yeah. But, I mean, you look at his
It's so
tombstone.
fucking sick. It's like the best in the class.
Yeah.
He cleared Kalen. I didn't think that could happen.
Exactly.
It was a
Now,
sick
Kalen did it in a week.
Yeah. Kalen did it completely on time.
Yeah. In fact, I think he might have been done early.
Yeah. And Kalen still looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, like, unbelievably good.
Like, I was quite late with mine, and mine does not look the best. So I'm kind of winning both worlds there.
I missed the entire class time that we did.
Same.
And I still...
Same.
I still got mine done.
I was very depressed during that time.
I was in Calgary, ruining my life.
Yeah. A lot of that been going on lately.
Life
But, like, every time I feel sad, I just look outside. It's fucking sunny.
Yeah, it's windy, but
windy,
it's nice.
But it's nice. It's not snowy anymore, and it's like, okay, next few months are gonna be like this.
Yes. I did dream that it snowed.
I had such a weird fucking dream, man. Been having some weird fucking dreams as I try to fucking stop smoking as much.
Oh, yeah?
It's fucked up. This one is fucking bizarre.
What happened? Is it a pitiable story?
It's like I was on the bus going somewhere, and Alex was at the front.
Oh, no.
And he just started doing an expose on me. He just started listing off like all the great sins of my life.
Oh, God.
And then he started going in on like the stuff I'm most ashamed of, most guilty of, just listing that off, making sure everyone knew like this guy's guilty. And I'm like,
do you think this is your own guilt? Based
oh
on
yeah,
things that
completely.
happened last week.
Oh, completely.
Yeah.
It was like the guilt of letting Alex down in workshops. I don't know if we've gotten into that yet, but we oughta.
No. I was reviewing the last pod because I was like just editing it together, putting it up, and we watched the workshops assignment on that pod, and we're like hyping it up.
Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe the hype. It was not
I had a
worth it.
traumatic nightmare dream about the fallout of all this.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely about the workshop assignments fallout and just like my guilt in not being a good student to Alex, I guess. And that manifested by him bringing up every bad thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Brought up some of the McDougal stuff. I was like, holy fuck, man.
How did you know about
that
this?
McDougal is there, and it's like, I feel like I'm being haunted by ghosts of the past right now.
Yeah.
This is fucked up. So I'm gonna start smoking a lot more weed because I
think
can't,
that's the
I can't be.
honest
I don't want to
way.
be dealing with that shit.
No, fuck that.
Actually, no, I love it though. It's so like It makes me feel like I'm in Sopranos, right? You ever
Right.
see those Tony Soprano's fish dreams?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty sick.
Ultimately, that's been your whole goal throughout film school is to become Tony
Yeah.
Soprano.
I'm almost there.
You're getting close.
I'm almost there.
You got to work on the physical transformation a little bit. You got the clothing, but
I think I'm just about there.
just give me a couple more days.
My shun. My fucking shun. Sound like Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No, that's a scary-ass nightmare. You ever have scary-ass guilt dreams like that?
Oh, yeah.
How do people deal with that? Like, you
think-
wake up in a cold sweat
Yeah.
saying, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I think I've told you this before, too, but in my dreams, I circle around to being like, this is a dream, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
To going all the way back to being like, oh no, my life is fucked. This isn't a dream. What's going on?
I feel like there is a part of me that knows it's a dream, but there's also a part that's like, if this isn't a dream, the implications are too serious.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this is a dream right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta take this fucking seriously.
Yeah, this is so fucked.
Like, I keep on having the car nightmares, right? Where my car will just fucking give up in some way. The tires will deflate completely, or the trunk will look
that
back.
wasn't a nightmare.
The whole
Ethan, that
trunk
happened.
is missing.
Yeah.
Or the most recent one is when I fucking try to shift and my gearbox just literally explodes and it's just flaccidly flapping around in there. So I'm driving around, it's making the worst noise. And like, I'm driving away, just driving around parking lots. And in my dream, I'm thinking like, I need to get out of here. Why am I doing this? Like what is happening?
Yeah.
I don't even know how my car is still driving.
Yeah.
It's the most disorienting, horrible feeling. And then when you wake up, it's like,
Thank fuck.
maybe my brain was just doing It's a Strange Life on me. Or It's a Wonderful Life on me, right? Like, you need to appreciate, Lucy, your car.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
My car dreams are like I'm renting a car, or it's always somebody else's car, and the brakes don't work, and I'm on like a big highway, and I have to like weave in and out of traffic. And every time I like bump up against something, I'll be like, "It'll be fine. They won't notice." And like I just keep doing this. I remember I had one dream where I was just doing laps of this thing because I was like, eventually it'll slow down. And
Oh my
I'll be able
God.
to like pull over and stop.
Dreams are so sick, man.
I hate them. And
No,
then
I
every
kinda
time
love 'em.
somebody else drives in my dream, they can drive perfectly fine, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I hate.
I remember the dreams I'd have before I got my license, just the joy rides in those dreams. Those were probably some of the most palpable, like, I am ruining my life right now.
Yeah.
And I can't stop.
Yeah.
For some reason, I can't stop. It was always so difficult driving, too, I remember.
Yeah.
It'd be like I'd have to put my whole body into it.
Why do we even dream? It's so weird.
I feel like consciousness is a really fucking fucked up thing that we're not meant to have.
Yeah.
So our animal brains try to break it down a little bit.
Makes sense of
Being like, that thing you went through with Alex the other day was so traumatic. Here he is in your dreams.
it'll be okay. It's your brain trying to be like, see, it's fine.
It's fine. We can do this.
This is the worst case scenario, and you're fine.
You're fine. Dreams are so fascinating, though, man.
They are.
Like, just looking at them through, like, a filmmaking lens. Oh, my God. So fucking interesting.
Yeah.
How they can just mash all these parts of your subconscious together. And how there's, like, even though everyone's dreams are so unique and, like, you know, identifiably them, there's, like, some weird through lines through everyone's dreams. Like, teeth falling out.
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention.
Or, like, figures from the past. Or not being able to run properly.
Yes.
It's so fucking weird, right?
Yeah.
It's so weird. I love dreams.
The teeth falling out thing especially is so strange to me.
Yeah.
That's such a common thing.
So common. It's like, what is all hardwired into us? Not just our physical attributes, our fucking, like, subconscious, nebulous things that we can't even put to words.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? Dreams are so cool, man. That is something in filmmaking I want to hit 1,000%. Like, if I ever get to a place where I'm just making feature films, just standard, dramatic feature films, you know your boy's throwing dreams, just a dream sequence in there somewhere.
Yeah.
That shit's so much fun, man.
You got to do it better than Blade Runner, though.
Yeah. Gotta do better than Sopranos. Just, like, tonally completely fucked from the rest of the film. Just like, this was this guy's dream.
It'd be interesting to do something. Yeah, exactly. And then it doesn't really affect them.
Yeah,
the
no.
next day.
It's just like
that's you can have a totally fucked dream. And
it's
then,
just like a dream. You
Yeah.
know? I want to hit that so bad in my films.
Now that's really cool. I really like that idea.
Yeah. Because dreams are so fucking filmically. Like, you think about the construction of a dream, you're jumping around all over the place, but the cuts are invisible. You don't even realize.
Never notice.
Yeah. There's this great
How
quote about films being films are dreams made manifest or something. Shit's cool.
Yeah.
Shit's cool. Perspective, all that.
Yeah.
Our waking life. I don't know.
I've seen a lot of great dream TikToks. Where like
that's good.
It's all like the POV, and then the camera will shift, and it's all different characters. Like you look to the left, it's completely different people, and then you look to the right, you're in a different environment.
Yeah.
And that's what I think TikTok should be for. Just making dreams
TikTok. Real. I haven't been on TikTok in a minute.
Well, when I say TikTok, I mean Instagram Reels.
I love Instagram Reels. I do want to get rid of it all, though. I hate it so much. It makes me want to die. It makes me feel less than the
sum of your parts.
Cold metal brick in my pocket, which is not a good feeling.
No.
Because I think about all the time that I consume all this media off my phone and the TikToks and the Reels and the shorts. Mm-hmm. Just replace that with film or books or music. You'd objectively live a better life, I think.
Yeah, it's so much time just
so much time gone to literally just into the ether.
Yep.
And then you think about what it's actually for, and it's for fucking like filling out these algorithms and fucking advertising.
Selling you products.
It's so sickening. It's sickening. But I'm not above it. I'm so, like, I will.
Have you ever bought something from an Instagram ad?
I haven't, but I have a folder for stuff. I'm like, I should buy this.
You keep saving.
Yeah, for years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's like the best summation of what these things are fucking are. You
yep.
save all these things, what you want to do with your life, but you never do anything.
Nope.
You just scroll.
But we've done some things. We've done some things this year.
Oh, yeah. No, we're dooming.
We still, okay, so our goals for this year. I remember sitting here, you know.
Did we?
Before we were unpacking. We're going to make the Whippets movie.
Oh.
That was our first goal.
No.
Never going to happen.
We need to make Whippets. Whippets is fun.
It is a fun idea.
It is super fun.
But we did make other things, which is good, I guess. But frankly, failure of a year for me.
Damn, Whippets feels so long ago, but also yesterday.
Yeah.
This year went by like stupidly quick.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
It sucks.
It feels like that tornado in Wizard of Oz. Just whoosh, and we're there. We're in a whole new place now.
We're not in Red Deer anymore.
How did that happen?
It's getting older.
Yeah.
Time just keeps speeding
up. But like
up.
so much
years are shorter and
shit
shorter.
happened this year. Kind of puts a pit in my stomach looking back at this year's events.
What even happened?
So we had the whole falling out with the program.
Right.
We
kind of
disillusionment.
Our true disillusionment.
I got martyred for a little bit.
Yep.
I was kind of like a Jesus Christ figure thrown upon a cross.
Yep.
Yeah, that sucked.
But what happened to Pontius Pilate? Died and went to hell.
Pontius Pilate?
That's the person who sentenced Jesus to be crucified.
Pontius Pilate.
Yeah, you don't know that story?
His name's Pontius Pilate?
His name is Pontius Pilate.
What kind of name
every
is
time that I hear Pilate Studios, I think of Pontius Pilate.
Oh my God, they're fucking biblical with it.
Yeah.
Pontius Pilate? Pontius Pilate? Pontius Pilate.
I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right.
That's a silly ass name, man.
It's the Bible.
That should not be biblical. Is that where the word pilot comes from then?
No, I don't think so.
Assuredly.
I don't think the word pilot comes from Pontius Pilate.
Is it spelled the same way?
Let me look up. I don't know.
Assuredly.
Oh no, it's not spelled the same way at all.
Okay.
Oh no, it is.
Sure.
Pilate. Is that how you spell pilot?
No, it's with an O. Pilot Studios.
Right. Yeah. It's not at all.
Oh my God. Pontius Pilate, man. That's a dumbass fucking name. Sorry.
Well, he killed Jesus. So,
yeah.
You know, that's
a dumbass fucking move.
He's a lot wouldn't have happened without him. You need him.
I guess. Who would be the Pontius Pilate of RDP then?
Well, I was making the comparison that it was James because he, crucified you.
Yeah, he was crucified, but we fucking won, and he's gone. We should
Who's
say
back? Ethan's back.
Ethan's back, baby. We kind of had a Greendale arc. You guys know Greendale? Me and Elijah were talking about this a couple nights ago at the party. We're like, we go to Greendale, don't we?
Yep.
I'm like, yep. Me and Sam have been saying this since first year. We go to Greendale.
It's not real. Everything that happens.
These last few weeks, we had our Greendale moment. We went to the Dean. We were the Greendale 4, or the RDP 4.
The Dean was in drag. We were like, oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Samuel.
No.
No. He's lovely.
Neither of them were.
But we made our case. We pled our case.
Yeah.
And in the end, we won the war. So that was one of the arcs of this year.
Yeah. And then I feel like it's more like just mini arcs of like each little movie.
Yeah.
That's the thing about film, right? Is like it wraps up so nicely that you're just like, now it's
all
done.
good.
Yeah.
Let's jump back in
arc is
again.
done. No, I'm almost never tempted to jump back into a production.
I'm always tempted to jump back in.
I know you are. Once it's done, though, I'm like, and on
I'm
to the
getting
next.
to that point,
on
though.
to the next.
I'm fucking done with this shit. Never
Yeah.
want to look at a movie again. Never want to make a movie again. Even though I really like making movies, it's a very rewarding, satisfying process. I need like just to fucking divorce myself from this whole year for like a month, I think.
Well, you got 3 months or whatever. 4 months? How long do we have? May,
We have like
June,
5
July,
months.
August. Oh, yeah, we have like 5 months.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I need like a month to just fucking distress, maybe.
Yeah.
Just rethink my life.
Watch some movies.
I don't know if I'm ready for that yet, though. That's a big jump.
You're ready.
You think so?
You're ready.
It's been a while. I can't remember.
You do have Walker because it's not here.
Okay. I guess I have Walker. What's the next movie I watch? What's the last movie I watched? Let's answer the tough questions. Probably Darjeeling Limited?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good-ass movie.
Yeah. That was a good movie.
That was back when James worked here.
That's back when James worked for the pod.
Yeah. Can we poach him for the pod now?
That would be awesome. He becomes our business manager.
Yeah, man. Finding us connects.
Yeah.
That'd be a great fucking, like, enemies to friends.
Yeah.
To
Becomes our
co-host.
producer.
Yeah.
James, can you pull that? James, can you pull up Pontius Pilate?
Jamie? Jamie, pull up Pontius Pilate. I'd call him Jamie.
Jamie.
I'd call him Jamie.
Jamie.
Jamesy. I've been going crazy on a lot of Joe Rogan, Howard Stern clips lately, so I have a lot of ideas how we could run a little business, how we could treat our employees.
Yep. We need to get some employees first.
We need to get some employees.
We need to get some money.
The employees change the dynamic so much because you could get them to chime in. You got these characters who are always there. They can't do nothing about it. They're always there.
Yep. That's right. That's right, Ethan.
That's right. Where are they at?
I watched Warfare.
That was a joke. I realized how
Yesterday.
bad that can sound out of context. What I just said about having employees. I was being funny with it.
You're sticking.
I was sticking.
If you don't understand the humor of the pod,
get out
of here.
Go
we don't want
rewatch the
you.
first one and get back to this point.
Yeah, exactly.
If
then
you don't
you'll
understand it still, or do it all again.
What you have to do to truly understand the podcast is just be around us at all waking moments of our
know
life.
us personally.
Know us personally.
Then you can understand the shtick.
Exactly.
We were going crazy the other night
We
with
can't bring that up.
Straight up. Straight up.
What a
Can I?
go for it.
No,
I'll cut it out.
You'd cut it out?
I would cut it out, yeah.
It was pretty funny.
It was funny shtick. We got stuck in this shtick.
Yeah, we got trapped. It was recursive loops.
Sometimes that happens to a bit where you're like, I gotta get out. I gotta
You
get out.
never get out.
Nope.
And then Graham comes back and it's still going, and
then Graham falls asleep, but
Graham
I'm not sleeping.
literally sleeps on the floor for.
In front of the bathroom.
Were we there for 2 hours up there? Feels like we were laying on that floor for 2 hours.
I don't know if it was. I think I was up there for at least because I stayed for like another hour and a half after you left.
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah.
Because we originally went up there to do some tea gossip talk on a certain individual.
Yeah. And then it got out of control.
And the whole party followed us up there, it felt like.
Yeah.
Because we're really cool like that.
We're trendsetters.
And then Graham fell asleep right in front of the bathroom.
Yep.
Literally, like...
Right in front, blocking
like,
the door.
Back to the frame, you know? People had to step over him.
I'm not sleeping.
I'm listening.
I'm confused. But I'm listening. I'm confused.
If you kicked Graham's leg enough, he would like wake up and pretend to be locked in the whole time. We'd be like, Graham. He's like, yeah? I'm not sleeping.
I'm not asleep.
What's up?
Calling him for so long.
Yeah.
He would respond as if he'd been listening the whole time.
I'd be yelling his name, and then I'd kick his leg finally.
Yeah.
And then he'd wake up, and he'd be like, what's up? That was the funniest one. What's up, guys?
What's up?
I'm just chilling.
I'm
just
chilling.
chilling. I'm just
chilling.
Oh my God. I'm listening. Don't worry. Like that was
I'm confused, but I'm listening.
Graham was telling me he was getting pissed off with us.
With us? He was asleep.
He was sleeping on the floor, man.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, you guys would call my name out and wake me up. And he didn't say wake me up.
Yeah.
That would have been,
it would have been a mission of defeat.
He was being like, every 30 seconds you call my name. And I'm like, Grammy.
We gave you like 20-minute breaks.
Yeah. You know what was happening, Grammy? You'd fall asleep and then you get woken up to that repeatedly. You know what happens when you fall asleep? That time is gone.
Goes away. That was a good one.
That was a good bit. There's good bits
party.
that night.
Yeah. It was a very fun party.
We moshed a good amount.
We moshed a little bit, the three of us.
Just, not that full basement. Just moshed.
Yep.
Got moshed by Charlie and Josh.
Prayers for Charlie.
Prayers for Charlie, by the way. But they mosh hard, man.
I could see Josh moshing hard, but then getting hit and immediately...
calling the cops.
Yeah.
Suing the place.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
Charlie.
such a weird vibe
Charlie
by
at
the end
digital
of that
weed.
party, but
There's so much weed going around.
yeah, man. It's a party.
There was like 4 joints, it felt like, going on at once.
No, there was only ever like one at a time.
There was 2 at one point.
There was a cigarette and a joint.
Oh, okay. And digital weed.
And digital weed.
Yeah.
That's such a good term.
Did Charlie come up with that?
Yeah. Well, I don't
yeah.
know. I assume he came up with that.
Hell yeah.
I've never had digital weed before.
I've heard of like digispliffs. You know what digispliff?
No. I know Digimon.
You know what a spliff is?
Yeah.
A digispliff is a dab pen and a vape.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Digispliff. We're living in good times, man.
Tetris.
I'm thinking going sober though from everything. Never again.
Never again.
Never again.
This seems like an unsustainable goal.
Never again stepping my toes into the Pandora's box of sin.
You learned from that night.
I learned, man.
I don't need this.
I've learned that life is fleeting.
Beer, though.
Beer is so fucking good.
You're at a concert. You need a beer. After a long shift.
I like beer.
Yeah. Who can blame you for that?
See, the thing is, I can be sober for a while until somebody offers me. Then it all goes...
I succumb to peer pressure.
It all comes out the window. And it sucks that I am surrounded by so many people in my life who are sick as hell and will offer me some sick shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the shitty part. And also, I'm good until it's like extreme emotional despair, and then I have to hit 12 beer.
But it's not because of that.
No, it's just like, do the math, point A, point B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coincidental.
It's just one of those life things.
I get locked into Nubby Number Factory. I drink 12 beer.
I can't do a Nubby Number anymore.
No?
No.
After I beat your high score?
Yay, buddy. Buddy. You ain't beat shit. How many septillions do you have?
0.
Yeah, exactly.
I was in the quads, though, I believe.
I had 360 septillion.
Yeah, but what's it say? What's that record say on
I should have taken
computer?
a picture. I should have taken a fucking picture, man. Have you beat Nublock?
No, I don't think so.
Nublock is a tough one. That'll put your money where your mouth is.
I got super close to beating that one challenge mode.
One Shot McGee?
No. What?
The
The no
C4?
perks one. Oh yeah, no, the C4 one. I got super.
Not
close
even the
on
no
it.
perks one, just the C4 one.
I think I built. I don't know. I don't have my laptop here with my Nubby's Number Factory save, so I can't check.
Nubby's Number Factory is a great game. I'll probably buy that and hit that a lot over the summer.
Yeah,
It's a great game.
it is a great game.
God damn it, Graham.
Well, Graham's only being gone for like a couple weeks.
Huh?
Graham's only going to be gone for like a couple weeks, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still hit it at his place. You don't need to own it yourself.
I don't know. Hopefully this summer will be good.
I think so. I think it'll be an interesting summer.
I'm excited for life to start making sense a little more.
Yeah.
It objectively will be now that James is gone.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Like the gaslighting was insane.
yeah,
Like it makes sense, man. These whole 3 years of RDP has been plagued by a sense of confusion and disorientation,
yeah,
and a sense of I might be fucked. What's
yeah.
going on? But it was always like it always came down to like I'm fucking up. I'm not making enough
exactly.
movies. I need to fucking get out there and do shit.
Yeah.
And I got little things done. I got places. I made shit. I got films into festivals. But it was always like I don't know.
What do I do after this?
What do I
Like,
do? But it's so nice now that Ben's come in and been like showing us the ropes, showing us how to make movies, how to finance movies, how to write movies, how film school should be, everything, right?
Yep.
It's like, okay, so I still might be fucked, but not as much.
Not.
I feel like I'm not getting gaslit by a school I'm paying $50,000 for anymore.
Exactly.
The gaslighting is over. Now it's just back to square one. It is all my fault if it fucks up.
Now I don't have this to turn back to. Being
Yeah.
a dud program.
Now it's not this nebulous dud program fucking me up. It's this
Now
nebulous
it is dud year.
dud me.
Yeah. Dud Ethan.
But it's nice because it now feels like the keys to the kingdom are in my hands and it's all up to me.
Yeah, and I'm glad that we're getting this, extra year.
Oh,
with
thank
him to-
fuck, man. Could you imagine? Like, you would be fine. Like, you're off. You're doing right what you need to do. Union and shit and everything. But
Yeah, but I would still. I'm very appreciative of this thing.
yeah.
I feel like I jumped into this union thing too fast now that I'm like, fuck. Could
Yeah.
have come back to Red Deer and had another chill year.
Could have made more movies. Life wouldn't have been
I'll
real
still,
yet.
Yeah, exactly. and I'll still be making movies. I'm sure I'll be in Red Deer quite a bit.
Yeah. I'd like to get you on my movies.
Yeah, I'd love to be
That's
on.
I'm gonna join the union, so hopefully I'll be off working. It seems like there's a lot of film stuff happening. Like I'm gonna get on top of all the Ben stuff he sends out. Hopefully the Ben film shoot happens.
Yeah.
Doubt it, but whatever.
Well, Josh Goodman sent a update the other day, being like, "Yeah, I'll let you know by May." It's like, oh god, it keeps getting later and later.
Yeah. Anyways, beyond that, like there's like 2 more things shooting in Red Deer. If I get in there, if I just be charming somewhat and cool,
Yep.
I could get in with some people.
Yeah.
Could be cool. Matt and Graham have connections, so
Yep.
I feel decent, and I'm joining the union, so I feel decent about just straight up film work, making films. I
Yep.
think with Ben's business class especially, like we're gonna be fucking.
I'm excited to I'm hyped to write a grant and
I'm hyped to
make a
fucking,
movie with public money.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
awesome.
hyped to fucking actually have a way to do this, have money doing this, and get somewhat paid for doing this.
Yeah.
It's sick as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
The
Not a lot of
future is
money, but,
bright, man.
it'd be sick to get paid to make my own short.
Yeah, the future is
that's insane.
fucking bright, bro.
Yeah.
Just gotta figure some shit out right now.
Yeah, exactly. Got to get there.
Just gotta, these 5 months, me and Keegan have been talking about this because we're always moaning about how much we want change and to do different.
Yeah.
Every summer we get like a month in and we're so good and then it all
Yeah.
unravels. We're like, dude, we need to fucking change some shit.
We need to lock in.
We need to lock
I just
in.
need to lock in.
I just need to lock in.
But maybe this summer.
I think so. Because it's like, what, am I going to change the summer after I'm out of school?
Oh, it's not summer anymore. It's just life.
Oh, no, that's not good.
There's no differentiation.
That's not good, Sam. It is so nice, though. This year has been fucking crazy, man.
It doesn't feel real that it's over.
No, it doesn't. It's been such a crash out year for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Such a crash out year.
A lot of great product, though.
I hope so, but such a crash out year.
Yeah.
My God. And I crash out to some degree every year, but this year, It was bad.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It was pretty bad.
There's some low points.
No more low points forever now,
I think there will be low points, but I hope to establish a new regimen going forward so they won't be so debilitating and continuous.
Yeah. And I think, managing your workload will help with that. And, it'll be good next year.
I think so.
Just doing a lot of your own shit.
I'm excited. I feel like this year I caught up for all the shit I wasn't doing first and second year.
Yeah.
And now
sprinted.
I've sprinted through it all. I can somewhat make a movie look okay.
Yeah.
Can make compelling movies, I think.
Yeah.
Now I just got to make some. This summer I'm going to make a couple cool movies.
Yep.
And next year, of course, I'm going to make a few cool things. And then hopefully get some grant money and make some cool things. Fuck yeah.
In life.
And then go make movies until A24 notices me and then go make movies with A24.
No, dude, that's sellout shit. I'm going to pull the Matt Johnson route. I'm only getting
that would be
from
sick.
Telefilm.
That would be sick as too.
Only Canadian
but
films.
You're telling me if A24 was like, hey, yo, puppy.
I'd say, fuck you, in association with Telefilm? Maybe.
I mean, can you do that?
Maybe.
Is that what
I don't know.
fucking that Kyle Edward Ball's doing?
That would make sense to me, but I don't know.
I would like just to have security. Yeah.
Yeah.
Financial security would be a big W for my life.
That's a crazy thing to say. That's why we got the pod, though, ultimately. Yeah. The financial security of podcasting. And
I hope so. It's a nice dream, critters. Imagine us just living our best lives because of you guys giving us all your money.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
Think about it.
It's $10,000 a month, but believe me, it goes to a worthwhile cause.
Just think about what your dreams were as a child. Was it to end world suffering, or was it to end Ethan and Sam's suffering?
And in a way, because of the great art we'll create,
we
will end world suffering. We're like Bill and Ted from Bill and Ted's.
We're kind of like people you should give all your money to.
Yeah. Or just at least most of it.
Most of it so we can get by.
If you have any expendable
enough for us
income.
to get by.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not saying enough for you to get by, but certainly enough for us to get by.
And ultimately, that's what's important, because one day you'll be watching a short film on YouTube. And you'll be like...
One day you'll be watching a sketch on TikTok.
One day you'll be watching an AI-narrated video on TikTok and be like, oh, that's the movie that I helped fund.
Matt Mohoff is in the pit.
Matt Mohoff enters and says, oh, hi.
He is living the hard knock life. You'll be watching and sitting there and be like, oh, those two crazy kids made it.
They did it.
Those crazy kids made it.
But then block and report that video because we're not making money off of that video.
Are we not?
Go watch the original.
I thought that's what we would be making.
Oh, we're making... I thought they were our fans, the knockoffs.
No, we're making all the AI stuff.
Good.
Excellent.
This has always been our goal. We've been very clear with that our
main goal is to turn
this podcast into AI.
Funds, put them into AI. Put them right back into AI.
Critter AI. So that eventually this
Open
podcast
Critter
can
AI.
become immersive. Where you can become a guest on the pod.
You can just slot yourself in.
Exactly.
You can
just talk to our AI selves.
Is it going to be like VR, or how's that going to work?
No, I mean, there's no video anyway. It's just purely...
We're never going to get video, just solely focus.
We're working on a grant, Critters. We're working on a grant.
Oh, my God. So many exciting things. Imagine having a fucking studio overlooking Calgary skyline.
I don't even need a studio. I just like a room in a house.
A studio? Shit.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
We pull up. We got fucking all the crazy characters running around, bouncing off the walls.
They're just always there.
Yeah, they just live. Well, that's why we have the studio.
The compound.
The
Critter compound.
We buy fucking Jake's uncle and aunt's
neighborhood.
place. Yeah. We just have our crazy critters running around, and there's cameras everywhere. And we're like,
Exactly.
let's go to the live feed. What is Matt Mohoff doing today?
It's like a Truman Show 24-hour stream of these people. Yeah. And once a week for an hour, we come on and moderate.
Let's see what's happening. Graham.
Doom scrolling.
Matt. Everyone's just strolling. It's not that interesting.
Yeah.
It's kind of we built this multi-million-dollar compound
Just to watch these
everyone's
people.
just doom scrolling.
Yeah.
That'd be sad. No phones allowed in the compound. No connection to the outside world.
Yeah. Eventually, once a week we tell them what's going on.
Critter Town.
Critter Town.
You know,
There's only Tarkovsky movies.
just Tarkovsky?
Yep.
Tarkovsky and Ralph Bakshi.
And a couple Gaspar Noé.
That's the rotation.
Yeah.
We're trying to poison their brains.
Some Pasolini.
Yeah. We're trying to corrupt them.
Corrupt the youth.
Some Von Trier.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a social experiment.
Just see what happens.
I would love to see. I feel like Graham would democratize the place eventually.
We can't have Keegan in there, otherwise he'd unionize.
Oh, don't even fucking get me started.
There'd be a proletariat
We could have Keegan in there, but in the stocks
in the stocks.
all the time.
It's like an example.
Yeah. Keegan would be so down for that. I know his kinky ass.
Have you heard the Elon Musk's take on unions?
What does he say?
He says he's not anti-union. He just thinks that it creates this world of kings and peasants. It's just not helpful to the working environment.
Isn't... Huh. I was trying to think that's not a very smart guy. Because the whole point is that unions are a response to that kind of kings and peasant structure.
But
Because it
on the
gives
flip side of
peasants
that,
bargaining power.
on the flip side of that, it also makes the workers realize they're peasants, right? By becoming a union, you realize that you are
a peasant
to these
bottom of the
kings.
rung.
So in a way, Elon's completely right on this, and I support his anti-union.
Base.
Critterpit will never unionize. Mark my words. If we ever get employees, there will not be a union.
That would suck ass. Yeah. Have to crack some skulls.
However, I am union strong. ICG,
Union strong. Oh, yeah,
669,
obviously.
all the way. IOTC,
Unionize.
212.
212, same.
Or I'm 210, I guess.
212.
Hell yeah.
Haven't joined yet, but manifesting.
Yeah.
212. I'm actually a part of, which one was the fucking one I was doing?
849 or something?
Yeah, the fucking maritime provinces one.
Yeah.
They're my people. They're my fucking people.
I would love to go to the Maritimes.
You think about film, you can eventually just fucking go around wherever if you get to a point. That would be sick.
Enough.
I feel like if I get to a point where I'm filming and my life's just falling apart, right? Yeah. Everything's falling apart in my life. Just gonna go fucking go to the Maritimes for a little bit.
Yeah.
Fucking maybe find a lighthouse or something to live in.
Yeah.
We filmed it up there apparently.
Build a lighthouse.
Yeah, build a fucking lighthouse. Go fucking stir crazy.
Yeah.
That is like something I've always fantasized with film because I do have these like not destructive impulses, but sometimes just the impulses to go disappear for a long time.
Yeah.
Go drive away in a direction for a very long time.
Just see what happens.
And in film, like you get these like 6 months no work.
That's so scary. Don't say that.
Yeah, but I'm also manifesting all our dreams come true, so don't even worry about it.
Okay.
I got you.
I got you.
I got you.
The dream for me right now, become a camera operator.
Yeah.
That's like the cushiest film job I think there is.
Yeah.
And they get paid so much.
Yeah.
And just go around Canada, do all these random jobs.
Mine is to become the greatest filmmaker ever lived. You know that.
I want to move to Winnipeg for a time. I feel a calling
to see Audrey?
Winnipeg. No, to see my people.
Who's
it's
your
my
people?
Métis homeland.
Oh, shout out. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Manitoba. It's started by Louis Riel and his boys.
I didn't know that.
You're missing a huge piece of Canadian history.
I am disgustingly...
There wouldn't be these Western provinces without...
I'm like disgustingly uneducated on Canada history. I don't know what
That's
happened.
Why you gotta
we got
around.
We got like one unit on that shit in middle school.
Man, I feel like my Canadian history units was like my whole social studies. No. I don't remember much of it.
Well, it doesn't help that I had the 3 years of social studies in middle school, and in high school, I'm like, they were offering the first year, like they're offering this fucking new program.
Yeah.
Combined social 10, 20, 30.
Oh my God.
Was 3 years of social studies combined into 1 year.
That's crazy.
It was the first year.
I would have done that.
And me, Caleb, Cole were like, fuck it, dude, let's hit it. So we're the test batch, and it was with the greatest teacher ever, Patrick McLean. God bless your heart. You're a great man. We're the test batch, and it was like, if we don't do well, this shit's getting shut down.
Yeah.
And it was like trial against fire. It was a lot of grinding.
Yeah.
But we got her done, and then we had a lot of free schedule because got that shit done. Wrote my first diploma in like 10th grade.
That's sick.
Yeah. Did pretty well.
Yeah.
Didn't sleep at all the night before it. I was so stressed.
Yeah.
All nighter, baby.
I did not like the diplomas. Or not social studies.
I wrote 2.
You only wrote 2 diplomas?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you fuck.
You fuck.
I mean, my diplomas were worth like nothing, though. It was before the government changed everything. So I think they're worth like 25% now. When I wrote them, they were worth like 10 or 15. Like,
really?
It was like nothing.
What were they before all the COVID shit?
That's what I was.
Oh,
It was
10,
like
15.
10 or 15.
Really?
It was really low.
Huh. Because I remember in our time, diplomas were getting stressed the fuck out how important they were.
Yeah. For a time, it was looking like they were just going to eradicate diplomas because like standardized testing has been proven to be like very not accurate reflection of people's intelligence or knowledge.
Yeah.
But now, because we're back to, UCP, everything in tradition type way, diplomas are back up.
Tradition.
Like, I didn't have any finals throughout middle school or high school until diplomas.
That's cray-cray.
Yeah.
Arctic Animators sent a reel by Specular Marvel.
Hell yeah,
good.
Arctic Animator.
That's good. Yeah, no. Social 10, 20, 30 shout out. I gotta learn more of my Canadian history because I'm disgustingly uneducated on that.
There's a lot of it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Where should I start?
Just talk to my dad.
Okay.
He'll educate you.
Just be like, where do we
Mickey
start?
history.
Where do we start, man?
0.
Do we go back to 0?
We gotta go to. It's really. What is Canadian history too? What do you consider Canadian? Because we were colonist.
I'd consider it. Yeah, I'd go back to the natives because it's like.
But do you go back to European history as well? Because that obviously.
Yeah, a bit of contextual for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like why they're coming over.
Yeah.
Where they're at, kind of. But definitely native and shit because those are people here.
First peoples.
Forever. I've heard for a very long time. For a very long time.
At least a couple years
I've
before the
heard
Europeans got there.
They called dibs. I heard they called dibs.
No, that was the problem, dude. They didn't call dibs.
Oh, fuck.
That was the whole thing.
Dude, they fucked up. I don't know how much grounds they have.
Yeah.
Don't know what grounds.
They did not call dibs.
Yeah. Shit, that's an misinterpretation. That's a misinterpretation.
You really don't know Canadian history.
No.
Right? Yeah.
Damn.
Now, if they had called dibs, everything would be different now. But yeah, so I want to go to Winnipeg.
Fuck it, I want to go to Winnipeg too now.
Yeah.
My Winnipeg.
Yeah, exactly, my Winnipeg. And Winnipeg's just a really cool city too.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know
They
why I
got
have
great
such a
marketplace.
disgusting image of it in my brain.
I think it's pretty sketchy,
Okay.
a lot of it.
Yeah.
But
Does it have a shitty skyline?
no.
A great
Winnipeg is a
skyline.
nice downtown.
Okay. I'm
And
thinking
it has 2 rivers. It has the forks that go into one river.
That's sick. I'm thinking of Pittsburgh, I think.
Pittsburgh, that I do associate with shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pittsburgh.
Sorry, Pittsburgh. Sorry, Mac. Seeing Mac DeMarco in December.
Yeah, we should probably get tickets to that at some point.
It's expensive.
I haven't looked.
Probs.
It's at the Jube, so maybe.
Me,
It's
you,
also-
Cadence.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. the crew.
The crew.
The crew.
You, Cadence, and probably I should text my Edmonton friends, see if they.
Who's your Edmonton friend? The fellas?
The fellas. At least one, my friend Max will probably be going to Mac DeMarco.
I was just talking to someone who might be going. Connor Spafford might be going as well.
In Edmonton or Calgary?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Because he's coming to both, but no Red Deer show.
Not know.
No Red Deer show.
You should come to Red Deer, man.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. I want to go up to the big city.
No, but how? Because if he came to Red Deer, there's no like huge place for him to
There's
play.
a Centrium's pretty big.
Yeah, but if he came to Red Deer, he wouldn't play that probably, right?
Yes, he would.
Really?
Yeah.
Even in Red Deer,
Like
Alberta?
the venues he's playing in Edmonton, Calgary,
Yeah,
are probably
huge.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to fucking Centrium.
No,
That's
I
a big
I like to think he would go to
Bose.
Bose.
Oh, come on.
It'd be awesome.
Just don't give him any drumsticks, I've heard.
Yeah, but seeing Mac at Bose, you'd be one of 12 people there.
And you're close enough to be getting a little bit of, in your face.
He brings you up on stage. He says, "Where are you from?" And you say, "Oh my God, I'm from Edmonton too." And you become friends for life.
I would say that.
And he says, "My God, are you a filmmaker by chance? Because I want to score your next film."
Oh my God. He's making the offers to you.
Yeah, exactly. I've been looking for an opportunity to score a podcast and some films.
Man.
If Mac DeMarco offered to give us a new intro and outro, would you take it?
Yeah. Because then we could say intro, outro by Mac DeMarco every pod. That would be big. Sorry, Caleb. We would get a Caleb DeMarco collab.
Sure we would.
But DeMarco would be like, I don't work with
Caleb Poole.
I don't work with stoners.
It's not my demographic anymore.
No.
He comes in, he's wearing a suit, he's got no mustache.
Yeah. No beanie, nothing. Yeah. He's like, I thought this was a serious thing.
Yeah, I thought
that
this
you were
was a
serious. What is this man?
Please, Mac, please.
Looks like
that's
I could.
What I think
it looks like
this
is what Mac DeMarco would say to Caleb. He's like, it looks like I could pick you up and throw you very high up. Looks like I could throw you very, very high up.
You probably could.
Were you there when I was in that bit on Caleb?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it was a good bit.
It is a good bit.
Just kept on looking at Caleb and being like, I feel like I could throw you really high up. Really high up.
Really high up.
Yeah.
You could probably.
Yeah, just...
What is throwing a person really high up? Just taller than them?
At least, yeah.
Yeah.
That, I guess that doesn't seem like really high up, but that's
but
fucking
like
really. That's really high up,
Yeah.
like clearing their whole height.
Yeah.
Because I was watching a video. Here's what it was. It was an Olympics video where a guy like picks up a girl and they're doing like a dance thing and he throws her like stupidly high up. And I was watching that. I was like, I could do that to Caleb.
There used to be jive competitions.
I could definitely do that to Caleb.
You could. There used to be jive competitions at my high school because my high school was made
Artsy?
of a lot of artsy people, but also a lot of cheerleaders.
Oh, yeah.
They would do those just like insane throws.
It's crazy,
So
man.
thlike jiving and they didn't know any like real moves, so they just throw each other up and it would be so scary. They'd always get disqualified, but it would be the awesome, like craziest thing to watch.
Crowd would go wild.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be worth it.
But they get disqualified.
Because it's like dangerous.
Oh, and when you were watching that, you hadn't met Caleb, but you're like,
I wish there was a small man in my life
I could
do this too.
I could do that to this guy I might meet.
Yeah. And then I had a vision of him burned into my head.
And the smell of weed.
The
He's a
smell
sick
of
dude.
engineering.
We should do a segment where we all try to throw Caleb really high
Who
up.
can throw him the highest?
Yeah. I feel like me or Matt.
Yeah, Matt's got the height as well.
Or me. I could do it really well.
I'm taller than you, though, so I feel like I could throw him a little higher.
How long have you known Caleb? You don't know where to grab him.
Where would you grab him? What would be the strat?
Hips.
Hips?
Because, like, I feel
I
like
would,
armpits, there's way too much weight below.
Yeah,
Right,
you need to
you need the center.
distribute it.
Yeah.
What's the thing where you spin in a circle?
Centrifugal force.
No. And then you throw the...
Yeah, fucking discus or whatever.
Yeah, I would do that.
Is that
Grab him by
allowed?
his feet, spin.
I don't know if that's
and then throw him
allowed.
up.
I don't know if that's allowed, Sam. That seems like cheating.
The
way I was seeing
realize
this,
we'd established those.
the
as
way I
rules.
was seeing this was literally just.
Grab him and throw him up.
I didn't know we were allowed to do techniques with this.
I'm an engineer. I'm always looking for
Okay, if I could do that, I could throw Caleb like out of Red Deer.
a
man.
football field.
Out of Red Deer, man. Be scary. I wouldn't want to do that to Caleb. There'd have to be some sort of body of
Toss
water.
him all the way back to Vancouver.
No,
Get out of here.
Caleb. I wish you luck.
I need to do this to you, my friend.
Oh, it'd be like Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah. How?
The best part of my day, Caleb, is the 5 minutes from
It's not your fault.
from going to my house to your house because I think you might not be there because you might be in Vancouver fixing your life.
Caleb will go back to Vancouver.
Yes, he will.
It'll be great.
Not this year, but next year.
We're all Hype House is going to be in Vancouver now.
Shit.
Terrible
We
idea.
could turn our luck around by that point.
It's a terrible
Get
idea.
our money up, not our funny up.
Such a bad idea.
Why?
There's no work in Vancouver.
Is there not?
Not for us.
More work in Alberta?
Yeah.
Alberta?
Alberta is still young. Like,
Alberta is
everybody in
young.
Vancouver is, like, established.
Yeah.
And
It
then
is
just living in
exciting.
Vancouver
I
is
do
like,
think
ugh.
sometimes we could be at the forefront of a Canadian new wave of some sort. Think
We
about
could
it.
be.
Think about it. That's not the craziest statement ever. Think about it, because we have, more time, money, effort, resources going into filmmaking. It's becoming a much larger
For
industry
now.
here, and we're also now directly beefing with America. Like, we
Yeah.
are finally establishing our own sort of cultural identity that is separate from America.
Yeah.
Because for so long we've just been the most cuckolded culture ever. It's embarrassing. But finally, we're pushing back a bit. We have
hell
all these
no.
arts things developing. We could be at the fucking fore. I don't think that's the craziest statement ever.
No,
of a
I mean-
Canadian new wave of cinema.
That would be great. That would be the
We
dream.
could get in there, and you know what? Why don't we just fucking make it happen ourselves either way?
Let's make some
Make
features.
some bangers, dude.
Please give us money. Please give us money. I can't do a feature for free. I actually think it would kill me.
It'd be fucking interesting doing a feature for free, though.
I think I would die.
Oh yeah, I would. And this is coming back to that thing of like, after I'm done something, I never remember how tough it is.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you think about, we make like 10-minute movies.
Yeah,
And how much work we put into
Daunting.
those.
5-minute
then
movies, man. How
even-
daunting that is.
Yeah, let's just say even an 80-minute narrative.
8 times that.
It's more than 8 times that, though, because it's like, there's just so much more that goes into it.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure, whatever. It's easy.
I'd probably just do it in a long take. That way it would take 80 minutes to film.
I have been thinking about doing a long take feature film this summer, where I just throw Caleb in like a white void, and it's like have an opening scene where he dies, and then the rest of the movie is just Caleb tweaking in a white void, because it's all about how Caleb's like so science and rationale pilled. Like, what would happen if Caleb fucking died and then there's an afterlife? How funny would it be? He's like, all his calculations have brought him here. He just loses his mind.
He lost Pascal's wager.
That shit would be so funny.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make that movie, I think, sometime.
You should
It
mount
is.
the camera to his back, all third-person style,
Oh yeah,
for a long take. I think that'd be fun.
but that'd be a feature film, and then I could say I have a feature film.
You
Then
could-
get some feature film funding.
Yeah,
Technically. Throw on the YouTube.
No. You can't throw. I would feel so bad if I threw a feature film I made on YouTube.
Why?
I don't know. I would at least need to put it on Vimeo.
I don't
pay
care.
for Vimeo.
Is YouTube not good for portfolios?
Maybe it's just the way I think of it, where it's like,
I don't know. Because, like, the way I see it, it's just a fucking place for your videos to be gathered. What's
It
the
is.
difference between YouTube and Vimeo?
Vimeo is where all the like art things go.
Is that more professional?
Yeah.
Can I just link my YouTube to what's it called?
I don't know.
To Vimeo?
I think Vimeo costs money too.
Oh, fuck that noise.
That's why it's more prestigious.
See, YouTube, I can just be like, all my shit is there. That's my portfolio. YouTube's my portfolio.
I should build a website too.
Ugh.
They're all
Yeah,
things.
you're right. I have been trying to like develop an actual online presence because I've realized that is definitely a good idea.
Yep.
I hate it though.
Yeah. Be fun to build a Critterpit website.
We should
Yeah.
just build a sphere of all of our stuff.
Yeah.
So if something pops off on our short films, we just funnel that into the
pod. Everything back to the pod.
and if
Every
something
dime
pops
I
off
make
on the
back
pod,
into the
we
pod.
funnel that into our short films, and we create an ecosystem.
Yeah.
Self-fulfilling ecosystem.
That's the dream.
That is the dream. The dream ultimately is to be able to make money doing nothing.
Everybody's dream.
Ultimately, I do not want to go to work, which I have in like 50 minutes.
That sucks.
Yeah, but
A mental health advocate just followed me on Instagram.
the fuck is a mental health advocate?
I don't know. They go to BU.
Let's be you.
I have no idea. It's a university, I would imagine. They graduate in 2028. Blocked.
Blocked and reported.
I don't want a mental health advocate following me.
Ugh.
What are you psychoanalyzing me? I'm fine.
Drake made $1 million after Volkanovski's win last night. Shit, dude. Start gambling. By the way, this episode is brought to you by Steak. No. Would we take a...
Yeah.
Would we?
A gambling?
Yeah, it's bad.
It's bad, but...
It's really bad.
Listen, our fans were going to do it either way.
I hate gambling, too, so I don't know.
I would do it if it was like a lump sum and not like an affiliate thing where like you make money every time somebody uses your code.
Every time someone
because then I would
their
feel
lives.
really bad.
Yeah, I think I'd feel bad. Gambling's tough, man. So no.
Would you take an alcohol sponsorship or?
I love alcohol.
I feel without a doubt you take a weed sponsorship because you're a degenerate scum.
You wouldn't take a weed sponsorship?
No, I would as well.
Yeah, dude. Would you take a beer sponsorship?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Peddle some beer?
Yeah.
Hell. They'd give us free beers, too. Hell yeah.
Critterpit brought to you by Alberta, whatever that beer.
Genuine Draft.
Alberta Genuine Draft.
Best beer ever.
Official beer of the pit.
Of the pit. The pit. AGD with the critters. AGD with some CP.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
With some Caleb Pool.
With some Caleb Pool Critterpit affiliate.
Every box of beer comes with an exclusive podcast.
Ooh.
You get a little code.
We'd have to record a lot of podcasts.
Well, no, they'd all get the same one. Exclusive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would it be the first After Dark, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
That would be a great little...
Listen, that Alberta Genuine Draft, we will give you our first After Dark
If you guys go
podcast
buy 48-pack right now.
If you give us one 48-pack of beer.
You get it, 48-pack beer dust in the next 5 minutes. Because I got to go to work.
Yep. But I need that 48-pack
I
before I go to work.
I need a couple 48s. So all in all this year, I'm grateful for Ben.
Yeah. Guiding our way.
Made some cool movies.
Made some cool movies.
We ever talk about getting into
cool
festivals and shit?
Yeah, we got into some festivals.
Got into festivals, you guys. Go see us if you're in France
or Los Angeles.
Or Toronto.
Yeah.
Or Edmonton.
Yep.
That's where we're at right now.
Right now. Oh, maybe we'll be in other places. I applied for a whole bunch in like Britain, I think.
Okay. I applied for quite a few European,
yeah,
Canadian, and American. So this
what
summer.
I'm realizing the problem with those free Film Freeway ones.
Yeah.
Like everybody applies to those.
Yeah. You have to stand out.
Yeah. It's hard. I don't want to
pay money. I will pay money.
I paid for SIF in Edmonton.
How much was your whole, all in all, your cart?
I did it. I've done it all in like separate things, so I don't have to stare at a huge cart.
I think once I've made a film that I'm like, I'm so confident this will slap. I won't even put it on YouTube.
Yep. Well, yeah.
But
a lot of film festivals don't want shit on YouTube.
Fuck it, dude. I need those views, dude.
And the views are more important.
The views hit.
Yeah.
Good year, though. Hopefully next year will
I
be
should
good.
make my Last Ben project public on YouTube.
Yeah, that was Fox.
It was a fun one.
I gotta make my Last Benny Boy. Graham's gotta make his last 2 Benny Boys and his last 2 scripts.
Oh boy. I thought he showed me his adapted script.
Is mustache done now?
Yeah.
Fully?
Well, I had some notes, but
Okay.
But they were like formatting notes.
Okay. What
What
year?
should I call the Ben final?
Smells like rotoscope.
Okay.
I like that title.
It's copying my other title.
Oh.
Do you know why it's called Smells Like Split Screen?
Because it smells like Teen Spirit.
Exactly.
Was that a genuine question?
Now it's public. Everybody go watch it. I'll be refreshing. I'm not ending the pod until this gets 100 views.
Yeah. Oh, God. We got to do Jurassic Park pod soon.
There was another one that you wanted to do. Another series.
There's some other series, yeah.
Yeah.
Because those are so much fun. I really had fun doing Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. I don't think Jurassic Park will be as fun as Planet of the Apes.
No. I'm still going to have a blast with that one.
Yeah.
There's like like, because you go from fucking Jurassic Park, which is such an amazing film, right? Like, perfect film. Do you not like Jurassic Park?
No, I'm worried about your next sentence.
And then you get to some heated good debate, right? That'll be a good pod fucking debate there.
Yeah.
And then you get to the fun bit where we can just fucking eviscerate 3 movies. You don't think that'll be a good pod?
I think so.
I think that'll be a great.
Watching those movies. Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, that will be good.
Yeah, that'll be good.
That'll be good.
I think what was so magical about Planet of the Apes is that neither of us knew how.
No,
how
exactly
deep
right. It was such a rabbit hole.
Would be, yeah.
And we got to find our next franchise that's going to be that for us.
Yeah.
But I really want to do these 2 because I just think, first of all, I want to get Kat on. I miss Kat. They are fucking one of my favorite coworkers. They're amazing.
Yeah.
And Pirates, because I have, like, that'll be a long one. I have so much to say about Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, and to just get a chance to rewatch those, I think if we hit those soon, just hitting all those movies will be such a way to get this summer going to a good start.
Yeah.
So let's tentatively set those for the end of April.
Okay, that's coming up soon. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. Goodbye.
End of season 3, Critters.
End of season 3.
Good
Any
guy.
last words for the studio?
Oh God, it's just hitting me now. Yeah, no. When we first started doing this, man, it was didn't know how far we'd go with it, but I was willing to go as far as you would go. Yeah. I'm glad we're still here.
Yeah,
it's been a fun ride.
Gave up on it.
It hasn't been the most consistent ride, but we've been going through some shit.
Yeah,
it's been a crazy few years,
and
man.
It always gets more locked in the summer too.
Yeah, it literally does.
Yeah.
Like last year, we had a 7-month streak going.
Yeah, exactly, which is crazy.
When would that 7-month streak have started?
Around now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it went until November.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
So who knows? Maybe we'll get 8 months.
Yeah.
That's the new goal.
Or a year.
God.
Next time we're here in this moment saying goodbye to a season, that'll be the end of our film school career.
Yeah. I think we got to get like everybody on that episode.
Oh yeah.
Like just.
Next year, I think, because you're probably going to be coming up.
Yeah, fair.
Like once a week, once every 2 weeks for whatever we're doing.
Probably like twice a month.
Yeah. So we'll have our pod scheduled for whenever you come up.
Okay.
And we should get people on because there's
definitely.
So many people we haven't had on. It's crazy.
Yeah. Like we only had Elijah on for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Haven't had Ryan on.
Yeah.
Haven't had like Kaylin on or fucking
we had
Marlo.
Sean on, didn't we?
Haven't had Marlo on. Have we had Sean? No, we haven't had Sean on.
I swear to God, I remember Sean being on.
No, we have not had Sean on.
Huh.
We're going to have him on for Last Temptation, but...
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
We haven't had Connor on, dude.
That's crazy.
That'd be a fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't had Nick on.
There's so many
people.
Fuck, man. Next year, we gotta... Or even this summer.
We can do it in the summer, yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost easier in the summer to...
Yeah.
We got to get our YouTube fan on.
Oh, yeah.
Who we hyped up and then ghosted.
That's okay. Okay, Critters.
Okay.
Thanks for staying with us through the thick and the thin of it.
Good season 3. Bye.
Bye.